I know I didn't post lately, but I have been super busy. I had a lot of work to do. Today's topic is about how do I like to rescue orchids, especially when they don't have roots. This is on Oncidium Cherry Baby. We have repotted this orchid in semi-hydro about 3 months ago, let's say. And 1.5 later, all the roots died in semi-hydro. That was to be expected. Now, after these new growths started to push up some little new roots, I have seen that I still have snails. This orchid was infested with snails when I have purchased it, but I have sprayed it with hydrogen peroxide 3%. But because the root system was so big, it didn't really get to all the snail eggs, so one of them hatched and ate some of the new root tips. After that I put it again back in semi-hydro, and I have seen that the root tips don't really grow all that fast as the orchid should, and the orchid was getting really shriveled. So what I have done is I have put her 1.5 months ago in moss, and look what have happened in that time. The orchid now is absolutely full of roots, and she is a very happy orchid. She has a lot of root tips, and this is the time where I will put her in semi-hydro. As I said in the past, I don't think that semi-hydro is a good growing method to save rootless orchids. And when I have potted the orchid initially, she did have roots, but after that they died, and I do believe that if I would have left her in semi-hydro, the roots wouldn't have grown all that much, all that fast. This orchid is quite mature, and she would have done it eventually, but if you have a weaker orchid, if you have an orchid with fewer pseudobulbs, or if you have a seedling, you do risk to actually lose the orchid if you are putting her in an environment that let's say she will have trouble to grow roots in. So yeah, now I need to be very careful, because all these roots are new, all of them have root tips, and they are very fragile. I think I have already seen one that I managed to broke, unfortunately. Look at here. So that is that. But I will try to work as gently as I can. It is best if you repot the orchids from moss in semi-hydro when the roots are about 10 centimeters in length. I should have done this about 1 or 2 weeks ago, but I was, as I said, really busy, and yeah, I really postponed this moment, and now I will have a bit more trouble to remove the moss from between the roots, but that is okay. I'm happy that my orchid now does have roots. And yeah, I will pause the video now, and I will come back with the bare root system, because right now it's just really a matter of removing the moss from between the roots, and that is a bit time consuming. So I will come back when I am done here. And approximately half an hour later, I have completely removed the moss. At some point I did need to use this thing, but now the root system is completely clean. I don't have any more moss, and that is the beauty, because when you are repotting an orchid which you intently put into moss just for 2 to 3 months, and then you move it to semi-hydro, all these roots will survive and will actually like that airy environment. Because I have done this with all my intentions, I knew that I wanted these roots to be used to stay constantly moist. So I have, in this time, for approximately 1.5 months, I never let this moss to dry out. So now these roots are perfectly adapted to be in semi-hydro. So at this point what I want to do, it is to put some medium in this pot. And because we are working with a root system that is so fresh, the root tips are very easy to break, so we do want to work with extra caution. To make the medium go more into the roots, I will just gently squeeze the pot, because if I put pressure on the top part, I will break the roots and I don't want that. So and this is pretty much all, guys. It took me a bit of time to remove the moss because I let the roots grow too much in it, but I'm okay with that. I did lost a few more minutes because of that, but that is okay. And now you pretty much know what is going to happen. I will water the orchid with fertilizer. I will put her in a very ventilated location, because if I have any water in the new growth, I want that to dry out. And yeah, this is pretty much all. It's as simple as that. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below and I will be more than happy to answer them. And if you have liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Thank you very much for watching and see you all next time. Bye!